They wait, they strike, they rule. Two predators, one battlefield. Cobras spread their hoods like warriors showing their flags. Vipers hide in silence, waiting for that one perfect moment. Both deadly, both beautiful. But what truly separates them? Is it the venom, the fangs, the way they hunt? Today, we dive deep, deeper than the surface, into the cold-blooded rivalry between cobras and vipers. Welcome to Venomous World!
1. Introduction. Two deadly icons of the reptile world. They move silently. No footsteps, no warning, just presence. Cobras and vipers have ruled fear and fascination for centuries. People talk about them in hushed tones, like myths whispered under the moon. But these snakes are real, very real. One stretches its hood wide like a banner of war. The other waits, hidden, patient, like a shadow. Many confuse them. Some think venom is venom, snake is snake, but that's not true. They're born of different bloodlines, different histories, each shaped by time and survival in their own ways. When you look closely, you'll see two separate stories unfolding. One is about power and display, the other about silence and suddenness, and together they tell us something about nature's duality, beauty and danger living side by side.
2. Classification and scientific background. Let's pull the curtain back. Cobras belong to the Elapidae family. Slim, sleek, deadly. This family includes other notorious snakes like kraits, mambas, coral snakes, mostly creatures of warm lands, Africa and Asia. Vipers, though, take a different road. They're part of the Viperidae family. Broad heads, stocky builds. Divided into two groups, true vipers and pit vipers. The pit vipers, they dominate the Americas with their heat-sensing precision. True vipers rule the old world with quiet power. These aren't just labels. This is deep evolutionary history. Cobras evolved with fixed front fangs, proteroglyphus. Vipers developed hinged folding fangs, selenoglyphus. Two entirely different designs. Imagine two master craftsmen building weapons with opposite philosophies. One for precision control, the other for explosive strike.
3. Physical appearance and body structure. You can tell them apart if you really look. Cobras have long, smooth bodies, elegant, almost regal. When threatened, they lift their upper body and spread their hood, like a warning flag. Their heads? Narrow, almost the same width as the neck. It gives them a streamlined, focused appearance, like a spear. Vipers, though, are different. Short, thick, muscular. Their heads are wide, triangular, shaped by the venom glands on each side. Those keeled scales give them a rugged texture, not smooth, more like armor. When a viper coils, it looks solid, grounded, dangerous. There's something ancient about its posture. While a cobra feels like a dancer preparing for a show, a viper feels like a soldier waiting for the right moment to strike. Two forms, two personalities.
4. Fangs and venom delivery systems. Cobras have fixed fangs, short but sharp right at the front. They bite, hold, inject. Their venom flows in smoothly, almost silently. But vipers, entirely different. They possess long, hollow, hinged fangs. When their mouth closes, those fangs fold neatly backward. But when they strike, they snap forward like switchblades. Quick, deep, accurate.
They don't need to hang on, just one hit and retreat. Let the venom do the job. Their fang mechanism is one of nature's most efficient tools. Some vipers strike in less than a quarter of a second. You wouldn't even see it coming. Cobras may not have the same striking speed, but they make up for it in control. And some, like spitting cobras, add another layer. Venom projected into the eyes from a distance. Precision attack, a different kind of mastery.
5. Venom composition and effects. Venom isn't just poison, it's a story written in chemistry. Cobras wield neurotoxic venom. It attacks nerves, shuts down signals, muscles weaken, breathing slows. If untreated, death comes quietly, like a dimming light. It's fast, clean, efficient. Vipers, though, play rough. Their venom is usually hemotoxic. It destroys blood cells. It tears tissues apart. Internal bleeding, swelling, intense pain. Some add cytotoxic components, leaving devastating wounds. Their prey doesn't fall immediately. It suffers, weakens, then collapses. Two different philosophies again. One goes for the nervous system, the other destroys from within. Interestingly, some species blur these lines with mixed venom types. That's evolution experimenting, adjusting, perfecting.
6. Habitat and geographical distribution. Where they live tells you how they fight. Cobras love warmth, grasslands, forest edges, farms, sometimes even the edges of human towns. You might see an Indian cobra in a field at dusk, or a king cobra gliding through bamboo forests. They like open spaces. They hunt actively. Vipers are more versatile. Some hide beneath desert sands, like horned vipers. Some wait under rainforest leaves, motionless. Pit vipers stalk the American woodlands, using heat-sensing pits to locate warm-blooded prey even in pitch darkness. They adapt better to different terrains. Maybe that's why they're spread so widely across continents. Cobras thrive where movement and display work best. Vipers dominate where patience wins battles.
7. Behavior and hunting techniques. Cobras don't wait, they move, glide through their world with sharp eyes and faster reflexes. They'll actively chase prey, striking with deliberate precision. When threatened, they rise. Hood spreads, hiss echoes. A warning performance. They don't always bite first, but when they do, it's decisive. Vipers, though, are the opposite, masters of stillness. They coil in silence, camouflaged perfectly, waiting for hours, sometimes longer. A bird hops near, a rodent passes, then a flash, strike and release. Their heat-sensing pits detect life even without light. Their patience is terrifying. One moves like a hunter, the other waits like a trap. Both succeed, different roads, same result.
8. Reproduction and life cycle. Even their babies tell different stories. Cobras are mostly oviparous. They lay eggs. Some, like the king cobra, build nests, real nests. The female guards them, coiled protectively, until they hatch. A rare act of reptile parenting. Vipers, meanwhile, are usually viviparous. They give birth to live young. It fits their environments. Eggs might not survive in cold or unpredictable climates, but live birth gives the young a fighting chance. Cobras lay many eggs, sometimes dozens. Vipers usually produce fewer, but the young are well developed, ready to strike from the moment they're born. 2 strategies for survival, one based on numbers, the other on readiness.
9. Interaction with humans and cultural significance. People have always feared and admired them. Cobras appear in ancient myths, guardians.
symbols of royalty and divine power. Think of Egypt. Think of Hindu temples. Their hooded posture became a symbol, almost sacred. Snake charmers made them famous. Hypnotic sway, hood spread, eyes locked. Vipers, on the other hand, show up in darker tales. European folklore painted them as symbols of betrayal and danger. The viper's kiss. In reality, both cobras and vipers rarely attack humans unless threatened, but bites happen, especially in rural areas. Vipers cause more fatalities overall, often because their habitats overlap with farmlands and villages. Still, both species shape human stories in their own way. Revered, feared, misunderstood.
10. Conclusion. Two masters of survival. Cobra or viper, elegant or explosive, neurotoxic or hemotoxic. These are not just snakes, they are survivors crafted by time itself. Cobras impress with their grace, their warning displays, their control. Vipers terrify with their patience, their strike speed, their raw power. Different tools, same goal, survival. In the grand story of nature, they are two characters from different chapters, but in the same book. Both vital for ecosystems, controlling rodent populations, balancing life's fragile threads. Fear them, yes, but respect them more, because behind those fangs lie millions of years of perfecting the art of being a predator.
Two paths, one purpose, survival. Cobras dominate with presence, vipers conquer with patience. Both legends in their own right. And now you know the truth behind their power. Their differences aren't just details, they're stories written by time itself. If you felt the chill of their world today, make sure to hit that subscribe button. There's more waiting in the shadows, more venom, more mystery. This is Venomous World, where danger speaks and nature listens.